Welcome, new team members, to Amazing Achievers team call. And this is a different call on, so you got your kit, what's next? Either you purchased a $10 kit, which was the Share the Love kit, which was a $10 starter kit. And this kind of just shows you a picture of the kit, which you may have received in the kit. And then we have the $25 quick starter kit, which had just a little bit more. It had like a couple of full-size products. So yeah, what you got? 3 full-size products, 4 actually, and some couple of trial size, 2-week trial sizes, and extra brochures. And then we had the $50 advanced starter kit, which had even more full-size products and more samples and more brochures. It was all what the representative chose to purchase. And whichever one you did, you all fall in, as long as you put your first order in within, you'll see on the next calendar, you all get to play in the Share the Love. It's not a challenge, but okay, Gina and Angel, y'all can jump in. I have 2
incentive. It's an incentive.
Thank you. It's because, and it shows you here, so just make sure if you have not put your first order in yet, and your first order is due by the 21st, as long as it's any size order, you will get. Now they ran out of these Best of Beauty picks. They're not ran out, but they're running low, so they're saving them for the kids. But you get the A boxes, and who doesn't love the A boxes? The A boxes are nice. They're packed with different products, some full size, some trial size, and you'll get to try even more. And if you have a $150 order or more, you'll also get that has to be in your second order. It's your tote bag and brochures. And if you do a cumulative order by the 3rd campaign, you will earn the bundle that you see at the bottom here. It's a $400 kit. I don't know if you can see it in the back on my desk. I have this bag that's loaded with all the goodies. But I want to make sure that you see this calendar. I did show it last night, and I've emailed it a few times, that I want to make sure it's in front of everyone. You may have put an order in. Your first order may have been due by August 7th. If it was, anybody's order was due by August 7th, and if you missed it, you can still play in this, as long as you have a $150 order by August 21st. If you have a total $500 in orders placed by September 4th, you earn this bundle. And it's basically, they say $500 in free products, but this kit actually, it used to be our $100 kit, but it was valued at $400. Now, if your first order is due by August 17th, if you signed up after July 24th, your first order is due by August 7th. You get this kit, which you see at the top here, the two A boxes and the brochures. Well, no, you don't get the brochures till the next time. August.
You'll receive the A boxes in the next order as well.
Thank you.
In your second order.
It's your second order that you actually receive it all. So make sure, and I'm gonna go over that with you again. Make sure you're ordering your brochures when you place your order. So basically, this all goes back. If you got started before August 7th, before July 24th, your first order was due by August 7th. And if you missed it, you can still play in it. If you got started July 25th to August 6th, your first order is due by the 21st. And you can see the calendar. If you got started from August 7th to the 20th, your first order is due by September 4th. But you don't have to wait on those days to get going. If you have any questions, immediate questions on that, you can ask them here now. Feel free to ask them, or reach out to your immediate upline and they can help you with that. Anybody have any questions on that? It's great that you can play in it, if somebody didn't miss the first time. Now, this just kind of shows you what the Kickstart bonus is. Jeannie, you want to do this one?
Sure. So every new rep plays in the Kickstart bonus. So as a new representative, you have 2 incentives. You have the Share the Love and the Kickstart, which is awesome because they work hand in hand and you earn even more. So your first order, regardless of the size of that order, you're going to earn 40% on this Kickstart bonus. And that's 40% on everything across the board, everything in the brochure. That also includes any online orders. You will earn 40%. Your second campaign, which is these 2-week periods, your third, fourth, all the way through your seventh, you can see here that they have sales goals set up for you. The idea behind the sales goals is to encourage you to grow your business so you will make money. That is the key. We want you to make money. So you see it's a $50 increase every campaign. You'll earn 40% when you place a $150 order in your second campaign. Your third is a $200 order. Am I leaving anything out? So you're earning 40%, and then you can see there in the middle of the screen it says earn $50 when you bring a new qualified recruit into Avon. A qualified recruit is someone that you know, maybe a friend, family, that decides they want to sell Avon too, so they want to join your team. And when they come in and they place a $150 first or second order, they're going to earn 40% and you're going to earn $50. This is in your first 7 campaigns.
So how many of those $50 do you want? What's great about this, you want to jump back in?
Sure, this is just expanding upon what you're going to earn when you invite friends, family, coworkers, anyone you know to join your team and start selling Avon as well. And when someone joins your team, we all have a reference code. We'll help you with that. You want them to link to you. It's the end of your personal website. My personal website is youravon.com/G Pisher. G Pisher is my reference code. So we'll talk about that more as far as getting someone linked to you. But look at the bonus money that you can earn in your first 7 campaigns when someone joins your team. You bring in 3 qualified new recruits, that's a $150 bonus, y'all. It's a lot of money. Christmas is coming. It doesn't feel like it, but it is.
But you know, the best part of this, if you meet all those goals, all of these, from your first through your 7th campaign, and you have 3 successful recruits, Avon is going to give you a $200 extra cash bonus. That's really sweet. It'll definitely help you pay for Christmas. But this is a copy of, and I have the order number written here because you want to order a copy. We are on what's called flex ordering. You pick the date that you want to put your order. Okay, like campaign 18 is due from August 8th to August 21st. You decide what day you want in that 2-week period. I do recommend don't wait till the last 2 or 3 days. Try and get it in early, especially as we get into the holidays, because you have a better chance of getting everything that you're ordering. And if you wait, it's just, like I said, it's always better to. So if you order a free copy of this schedule, it's line item 236710. Our brochures are called campaigns. And the way you know what campaign we're on the cover of the book, right underneath the N on Avon, it's going to tell you campaign. If we're on campaign 19, of course, then next week is going to be campaign, no, that was 18. This is going to be campaign 19 and so on. You have the opportunity to sell the Daily Care collection. It's a 7-piece bundle for $19.99. You only can sell this your first 7 campaigns. So you want to share this again with everyone. If you're in my first generation, I definitely text that out to you. If you'd like me to text this to you after the call, just send me a text and ask me, and I'll be happy to. I also send it to you I have sent it by email. Last week I did a few times where you have a copy, and it's just gonna be something you want to text this out to everyone. I'm so excited to be starting my Avon business to celebrate. I have an amazing bundle for my family and friends. It's the Daily Care collection. It's valued at $65. Will you be one of my first customers? How many would you like? Don't ask if they want one. Ask them how many would they like. This is all stuff that we order all winter long. Well, a lot of Skin So Soft is used as a moisturizer, not just a bath oil. I also sent a copy in the email last week telling you a bunch of the things that it did, and I will send another copy out this week. There's a lotion, there's a small spray, there's shower gels. You have the Moisture Therapy hand cream, and if you've never used Moisture Therapy, you've got to try Moisture Therapy. And we have a body wash. I recommend ordering one set for yourself. Put it in either a little, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be in a Ziploc bag and something for when you do go out, you can show it. When you make your deliveries, you can show it. When you're around family and friends, you can show it. If you know somebody with animals, Skin So Soft is used not only as a bath oil or a mosquito repellent, it's also used for flies, for ticks and fleas, and so on. Definitely just read that sheet that I sent you. So how many will you sell? How much money do you need to earn in your first 2 weeks? Sell 5, that's $99.95 in sales. Approximately you'll earn $39.50, okay? I'm just gonna say 40. Sell 10, that's approximately 200 in sales, you're gonna earn 80, and so on. How much do you need? If you wanna earn $100 in your first 2 weeks, sell 10 and you'll earn, sell 12 and you'll earn that $100. You have 2 websites with Avon, youravon.com, and that's where you log in with your Avon account number and password. It's where you place your orders, do your trainings, make your payments, adjust your profile, do your web office, and so on. There's a lot in there, and I know it can be overwhelming. Just gradually go through it. But we want to make sure that you understand it's 2 different sites. Your e-store, which is now, it's your personal website, and would you say, Gina, they're calling it now? They're your online store. You're calling it, it's your online store instead of your e-store. That's where you send your customers. You want to send your website, you want to put your website on everything you can, because you never know who's going to see it, who may find an older brochure. You always want to, I never throw a brochure away. I don't even date my brochures, but that definitely is up to you, because I follow up with all my customers. But I will take older brochures and I will drop them off maybe at a laundromat, or then when I go to Walmart. And I always make sure that I have different labels on them. Like this one goes on the cover of my book, and it says, well, I'll tell you what it says. Feel free to take pictures of any of the slides. And this just says, need extra money, holiday helpers need, because we're on it. Another 2 weeks, Labor Day will pass, and that's when we really realize how close the holidays are to us. And I got just, because then it'll be back to $25, just $25 to start, sign up today, and I give them my website and my phone number. On the back of my I always have my website on everything. I sometimes will use this one where it says Beauty Bosses Needed, and there again, my website's going to be on the cover. And this particular label goes on the back side of my brochure. If you do labels, it's totally up to you. You can do a stamp. I just like labels because they're easy for me. So your next thing you want to do is start your Avon training in Avon U, because you can earn badges, and there's a lot of videos, and it's just a lot of fun training in there. So, it's in the middle of the page at youravon.com. So where do I begin? You want to register at youravon.com. You want to set up your free website and promote it, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. You want to make a growing list of customers from your Facebook contacts and go through your cell phone. Don't leave anyone off. You never know who will want to purchase something from you. You really never know. It doesn't matter where they live in the U.S. You want to schedule your post from Avon Social, and I'll tell you about that in a minute as well. And join our Facebook team page. If you have not joined it previously, and once you do, you have to text me to let me know that you're waiting to get in, or let your upline know where they can tell me. That way we can, because it is a private team page. And it's got a lot of files in it and just a lot of things you will find that will be helpful. If there's a question you have and you're not able to reach Avon customer service, it's a great place to ask questions. And you want to join every call that you can get on. When Avon hosts a call, you have to register in order to get the playback. My calls, you don't have to register because I'm going to send you the playback out. But Avon's you do, even if you can't make, like next Tuesday is the virtual sales meeting. Register, that way you'll get the playback. It's totally different from the calls we do. And then you want to like Avon USA Representative on Facebook. They have tons of videos and they're always sharing a lot of great things that are going on as well. A lot of great videos. You want to promote your business on all social media pages that you have. And the easiest and the best way to do this, because Avon's made it so simple for us, they've done all the work for us. All you have to do is when you log into youravon.com, in the middle tab, you'll see Avon Social. You can schedule up to 5 weeks out and everything's done for you. You know, you don't want to pick all business. You want to pick motivational things. You want to pick fun things. And you want to do a lot of short little videos. You should be posting 3 times a day because, you know, if somebody doesn't like what's on our page, same thing, if you don't like on somebody's page, you're not hitting likes, you're not seeing their post and neither are they seeing your post. That's why they recommend doing 3 posts a day, and it really is simple to use. So how do you know your local and state tax to charge? Now, I know you're not going to be buying a barn, but if you go to barnes.com, this is a site that we found that was free that will give us the information we need. On the left bottom side, you will see this calculator down here. And if you click on that, you enter your zip code, it's going to tell you what your local tax is. We used to be able to use, I think it was something, Zip2Tax, but they charge now for it. So we found a free place. So we wanted to share it with all of you. So how do you write up a customer order? Let me show you. There's a couple of things I want to show you here. This is what the order book looks like. How you order them. These are numbers you want to write down. The order book.
Karen, can you go big screen? Because we can't see you really.
Okay, all right. So I'll say thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. So I never know what you can see because I'm holding in front of it. So
you may have to pause it and then I'm not sure.
I can do not share. That'll stop the share now.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
But if you don't want to be seen, you can click on the bottom. You can do stop video if you just want it to be dark. I don't know how to open me up here. Well, it's okay.
You're open. You're full screen now.
Oh, good. Okay, great. Well, I see everybody else. Okay, wonderful. All right. So this is an order book. You can get 10 of them for free. Order 10. That way you have a good little supplies. You don't have to worry about all of a sudden realizing you don't have any. It's order number 464734. You can also order, which it says, I have it in the cover. It says order book cover and pen. It's $1.25 and it's item number 129842. It's a nice little book to keep in your pocketbook, like when you go somewhere, because you know you will get to the store or wherever you're at, and somebody's going to say, I can remember it clearly, you know, order me 2 of those lipsticks. Well, if you don't write it down right then and there, you're not going to remember. Then you're going to remember like 2 days after you submit your order. It's best to have something that you can write, even if you're printing your orders through youravon.com. You still want a memo book to keep handy. That way you can always write fresh orders when you receive them. So this is the order book. In the inside cover is an example on how to write up an order. The most important thing you want when you're writing this order up is the page number and the item number. You can abbreviate because this is for your records. This is for you when you're making your deliveries. And I have in the inside cover, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about more what I wrote up on the next page. In the inside cover, there's a product information number just for you to call if a customer has a question about a product. Because we know a lot, but we don't know everything on all the products. We wish we did, but you know, that's why that is there for you. It's a customer, it's a product questionings only. And then you have your customer service number, which is in here. That way, anytime you may not be able to remember where that customer service number is, here it is again. And it is also a great thing to save in your phone. So then I'm going to turn the page, and what I did in the back of this receipt book, this order book, there's carbon copies. There's 4 carbon copies. Take 2 out and then put them in between. Put one behind the black copy because that is your original. That's for your records. And then you have 2 like purplish colors, because that way one is for the customer when they give you a deposit, and one is for the customer when you're making that delivery. Always keep the original in your book for your records. So if you can see here, I wrote my name, I wrote the phone number. Chances are you'll have that in your cell phone, because of course we save everything today. And I have an address. That's only if you don't know where they live. And I have the campaign, because we can back order 2 campaigns, and someone may order, you know, something in campaign 18 and something in campaign 17. You want to make sure you're indicating what campaign they're ordering on, because when you enter that order in your avon.com, you have to put it in the right campaign. So I have on here, I have page 4. I have to turn sideways. I have page 4, which comes out of campaign 18. And I have the item number, which is 007428. Whoa, there you go. Then I have a brief description. I have unlimited lashes serum. And I went over here now. I really should have been over a little bit more, but okay, I have $39.99. Then on the next item, I have page 5, and I have 1, and I don't have an item number because Avon's going to send this item free, which is the iLift Pro. But I want that information on my order, because when you're packing that order, if it's not written down, you may not remember that it goes free with that particular item. So you always want to indicate what's going to be free when somebody places an order. Another good thing, a great practice to do when somebody's giving you an order, get them in the habit of giving you the item numbers. All of our item numbers are 6 numbers, except when they're ordering like a bra. Those are 4 numbers, and you have to find those out. When you're placing your order, you click on Shop Brochure, you go to that page and you click on it, and it'll pull all the sizes up. So getting back to, so now I have free here where the SIM, because it is free. The next item I have is page 7. I have the line item 053128. And I have Love at First Lash mascara. Now I write big, so I had to write black on the next line, because this is for me and just my customer. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. And over to the side, I have $8.99. The only time I'm going to use this inside column is if they have more than 1. Then I have 2 more items. On page 113 are our great deodorants. And if you've never tried them, you definitely want to try them. And I have 1, and I have the line item there, and I have the Soft and Sensual Skin So Soft. And then the next, and because they're 2 for $3, and you can write $1.50 on each line if you want. I wrote 2 for $3. And the next line, I have the item number that I want, the other deodorant I want, and I wrote the Cool Confidence baby powder. Now, once you get to know the product, you could just write baby powder, because there's only 1 baby powder. There's only 1 Soft and Sensual. But in the beginning, you want to write the full description. That way, you are, you know what you're packing. Now, I have the total amount here. It was $51.98. I didn't even get a chance to add an A box. I should have added the A boxes. I love my A boxes. Then you add 75 cents customer processing fee. Then you subtotal again. It came to $52.73. Where I live, it's 10% tax, which is really easy because it's just 10 cents on a dollar. But okay, so it's $5.27 tax, and then I totaled it again to $58 even. That's what it came to. Now, if I'd had a customer that paid me up front, I would put pay down here, and I'd put the date, and I would sign that way. And I would give them a copy. I'd give them the second copy in here, because if they're paying you up front, they should get a receipt. Okay, let's get back and see if I can share. Good, Gina?
Good.
This is Angel, great.
Thank you, thank you. So that's how you write up an order, and you want to collect up front on all your orders. So now, and this is where Angel is a pro at this as well. What do I say to promote my business with others? Angel, you want to jump in?
Karen, can you make your thing smaller on the right? It's there. You go. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. How do you promote your business with others? Basically, what we're talking about is either on the phone, face to face, or can you send private messages? Yes, you can. You can do all of those. I love what you have here, Karen. Hi, I just started an Avon business. Would you like a free brochure? That's always great. You'll probably have some samples. You can also ask them if they would like a sample. If they say yes, ask them for all their contact information. What that means is you're going to want their name, their phone number, and their email. And then usually their address as well, if they're local and you're going to bring them books. Otherwise, the address is good because you can, mail books out with things which you'll learn down the line. But building that list and just promoting your business is key. Karen?
Yes, and once you get that email address, you can come home and enter them into your web office, where they get an email once every 2 weeks, letting them know what the best things that are going on with Avon right now, because you may not see them again. Especially, not everybody's always willing to give you their address, but they usually will give you their information. I don't know that I've ever really been told no. It's very rare, but that somebody's not going to give you their information. You just want to let them know, I just want to follow up with you. I mean, you're going to give them your brochure. You only have a few when you're starting. Also, you want to create a sense of urgency. You want to make a list of everybody you know. And when you're creating that ongoing customer list, because remember, you want to keep that little notebook everywhere you go, because when you think of, I used to vividly, when I was riding down what we called expressways here, and I would think of people living in different subdivisions, I would write their information down. As I was coming up maybe the other side of town, I would do the same thing. So that was how I was able to build a large customer base. But you want to try and get their email addresses. You want to try and get their addresses where you can follow up, because it's all in the follow-up, where you can either mail them a book if you decide to do something like campaign mailer, especially with the holidays coming. It's going to blow you away, all these fun things. And when you get to see, you'll want to really start selling tons, because you're going to want half the book. It's so much fun to shop at Christmas with Avon.
Karen, you mentioned about putting them when they got home, to put them in their website right there, online store. Well, you know what the cool thing about that is I love when people go, oh my God, I love your marketing techniques. You're fabulous. And it's like, I'm doing what? I haven't done anything. It's because once you put them in, it automatically does it for you.
They will thank you. They think you're doing it. So register yourself where you get to see what they're getting. And they do. They think you're doing it. Guys, somebody just told me this 2 weeks ago. God, you girls doing a marvelous job. And I had to tell her, because she just signed up and she's a friend of mine. I said, it's nothing we're doing. Avon's doing it all for us. You just have to drive people there. You want to drive people continuously to register at your e-store, at your online store. And it's going to take a while for me to stop saying e-store. For your personal website, your online store. You can also post things, and you can do this through the social media site. You can say, register at my Avon online store for a monthly free drawing. It could be, if it's somebody that's local, it could be something that you get in the kit, that $100 kit that you're going to earn. Don't miss that, guys. That is awesome to get that big old kit. And you know what? If it's, or you don't want to give away something in your kit, you can order a piece of jewelry for say $5. And you can mail. I always use jewelry as an example because if they don't live nearby, it's not expensive to mail a piece of jewelry wrapped up in maybe some tissue paper in an envelope. And following up is key. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Dropping books on doors, dropping them here and there. There's no guarantees you're going to get any callbacks. But when you have that information to follow back up, it sure makes it a little sweeter. It definitely helps. But you don't want to take the few brochures you got and hang them all on doors and stare at the phone hoping it's going to ring, because it doesn't happen. It's rare. I mean, I've had it happen. I've heard new representatives tell me, that they put their 10 books on the door and they ended up getting one $50 order, but then they're out of books. But a great way too is when you're going over that customer list, now you want to text them letting them know you just started your Avon business, would they like a brochure? And when they say yes, ask for their commitment back. Will you be able to look, if I drop it off tomorrow on Wednesday, will you be able to look at it by Friday where I can pick it back up Saturday, because I only have a few books and I want to pass them around. You are required to collect up front on all orders, and it's just smart business. For years we used to give representatives orders and we were really drowning in bad debt. So now it's just smart business. You collect up front on all your orders. You won't have to play tag with anyone. If they pay you up front, they'll be waiting when that order comes in. You will be required to pay for the cost of your order. Once you hit that submit button, it's going to pop back up telling you how much is due. Once you make that, you want to make that payment right then and there, because if you don't, that order can take an extra 2 days to ship out. You want to make sure you're ordering brochures. They are an investment in your business, and this starts with your first order. When you're placing an order next week, or whether it be tomorrow, as long as it's by next Tuesday, and the more brochures you order, the less it costs. If you get 10 brochures, you can see here it's $6.50. If you get 30 brochures, it's $12.54, and so on. If you order 50 brochures, it's $16. I would rather have 5 or 10 extra brochures than not enough brochures. Following up again is most important. You don't want to hang books on doors, not unless you know who it is and where you can follow up with them. Family first orders. You're earning, like Gina was telling, you're earning 40% on everything here. So now's the time you want to use what you normally would buy instead of picking it up at any other place, whether it be shower gels, body lotions, deodorants, fragrance. By the way, I didn't even share this last night. The new fall fragrance is called Velvet. Absolutely love. So don't miss that one. It's 40% off. And we have a lot, like the new mascara right now, Unlimited Lashes. You're going to get this at 40% off. So, and then winter's coming. For some of you, winter's coming a lot sooner than some of us. But body lotion. And so you want to, think of what your family needs. Or do you have any birthday parties, any baby showers, any kids' birthday parties? I know I have a baby shower coming up, and I have a whole kids line put on the side. I actually have like 5 lines put on the side because I have grandchildren at Christmas. They're all going to get a kids bundle. So I buy from myself first. Buy from your own store first. It's a tax write-off as well. Once you have pre-collected, it's now time to enter that order at youravon.com. if you decide to enter it before, just don't submit that order if you did not pre-collect, because that person can tell you all kinds of things. Until you have that money in your hand, you do not want to submit that part of the order. Now, if you I definitely have this out of line. We went over the Fast Start. The Fast Start flyer, which you should have also been emailed a copy, showed you how you earn the 40% every campaign. I always encourage you, your first order, to do 150 your first order, do 150 your second, because the same people that buy the first time are not going to be the same people that buy the second time. Excuse me. But if you miss those goals, any of those goals, this is where you fall. So always shoot for 150, where you're going to at least earn 30%. If you get home or fashion, you earn 20% if you miss those goals at Avon sets. And by the way, I don't know if you can see those pots back there. Yeah, you can, huh? I love those pots. These are so pretty. That's in our home collection. We had beautiful pillows this summer. I can't wait to see the fall pillows. I haven't seen the fall pillows, and we got to have some. I know I had to miss that one. But, oh, let's see. All items include, you earn this on all your items you're purchasing, whether it be demos. Everything is included in your total sales. Your demos, which is your what's new, your samples, your sales tools, your brochures, all count towards your order total, which will determine your earning percentage on most items. Now, if you miss, like I said, if you miss those goals on home and fashion, we earn 20. Until you hit President's Club, then you earn 25. Any online orders, it's the same thing. You earn the same thing on online orders, whether you're making a delivery face-to-face. So if you can get them to order online, the way to go. So these are our What's New books. You will hear me say demo books because that's what they were called forever. And but they are the What's New books. And Angel told us last night about the a new Hydrofusion that's coming out, and that's this demo book here. This is your opportunity to buy those samples at $250. Remember, you're getting 5 of those. And then this is the next one for campaign 21. They're always 2 ahead. And I love that one because I really went ahead and looked. Now you have you want to keep all your demo books. They're loaded with great information. And that's all information you can use when you're posting on social media, because it gives you everything to say. All the best and the highlights. You can take pictures. You can text this out. This hyaluronic acid down here, this is a phenomenal. This is one of my favorites. Hydration mask. It's an overnight. It's a gel base. Well, they're all favorites, every one of them, but they're all great products. And you can see, buying it out of the What's New book, you're going to earn 40% on here. Anybody have any questions? I think we're almost done.
And you really can only buy one of each item in the demo, in the What's New book when you're new.
Thank you. Not unless it specifies differently, but most of the time it's just one. So if something's not letting you, like when I went to do the Hydrofusion last night, yesterday afternoon, I was trying to click on the wrong part of the demo, and it was only allowing me to order my 3, and I wanted to order the second level, so I knew I was in the wrong. I knew I had to turn the page. Your demo books, I love that demo book because it's full of Halloween, and we haven't had Halloween in years. A lot of cute things. I already got my order waiting. So any questions? So I know April had asked me something earlier. And April, let's see what you asked. There's going to be things that I don't quite know right now because of, you may have 2.0. If you're on youravon.com, you're on 2.0. Some of us have not switched over to 2.0.
What's the question, Karen? What's the question?
Trying to order an order book, and it wouldn't let her check it out. So
even when she did, she entered the number, doing number entry.
So that's she's got it on mute, but now that she's got the order item them, try it, April, with the item them, and that's why. Oh, I didn't show you all this stuff too.
Yeah,
I got
because
them ordered.
You got it?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Good.
Oh. Because 2.0 doesn't really let you search yet. I think that's a glitch.
Yeah, it'll be fixed. That's
You
why-
can sort them by either alphabetically, Lord help us, or by price. And the order books are free, so that would help some with that at least. You know, they'd be at the top of the list if you sorted them by price. So those are free.
These are the clear plastic, what they call clear literature bags. I have that item number there for you. They're great for everything.
I cannot see Karen. Can anybody else not see her?
Oh, you can't
I cannot see. Can anybody else not? No, I can't see her either.
Okay,
Where are you at, Karen?
I'm right here.
Can't see you.
Well,
Share your screen.
I shouldn't have to share my screen. Okay, can you see it now?
Yep, we can. So what's that item number on the What's New bags?
That's crazy. Okay. Okay, that's, thank God I have you on here to tell me. The item number is 058433. You get 50 bags for 80 cents. I'll tell mommies a secret. I use them for everything. I use them when I'm cleaning vegetables. I use them in my camper. If I was a mommy, I'd have to have a pack of these in my diaper bag. You get the point. They're all great. I mean, 50 of them for 80 cents, that's pretty cheap, but I love them for all kinds of extras. I also took a picture of the popcorn bags. You want to order the the popcorn bags. We have beautiful tote bags, but you know what? Before we had the tote bags, all we had was popcorn bags, and they're very inexpensive to use as well. A tote bag is nice because it is like a boutique feel, and if you put a piece of tissue in there, but it's not necessary. Popcorn bag, this is the small, and it's line item 290328. I didn't put the price on that one, but it's probably 50 bags for like 80 cents. Order one set of each, because then again, you don't have to worry. I don't have a medium bag, so I have to order medium bags when I place my next order. That's the number to the medium bag. Then you can take a picture. It's 621474. Another secret too, now I don't know if this is gonna be different on 2.0. When you're entering an item number and it's not right, it's not gonna go to the quantity section. It's not gonna go to the next part where you put your quantity. If it's wrong and it sits there, then you know, like my eyes, I have trouble with some 6s and 8s and a few things, 5 and 3s. It is age, but you know, it's just something to point out to you. If it doesn't move to the next section, then you know the item number's not wrong. That's the medium number. Then we have a large bag, and this shows you how big they are. It's basically a 2-pound bag of potatoes, if you picture that. The medium bag is a 5-pound. This is like a 10-pound. And that's line item 622117.
The large is my favorite because I can also put a brochure in there and, you know, just staple it closed.
Good idea. Thank you. And the large is like a 20-pound bag. And it's line item 622136. It's a big bag. You can put slippers in a big bag. Because at the holidays, we are the #1 seller of slippers as well. So you'll sell a lot of slippers. And these are just the tote bags. They will come in different colors for the holidays and different sayings. I don't have the line items on this. And there's just another different size. They're different sizes. They are great to have. I think that's pretty much it. So who's going to earn that $100 kit back there? You can see it. It's such a nice bag. It's really a nice bag. Can you see it? Okay. It's a great bag. A lot of people, when they would first sign, when they used to sell this as a kit, they would buy that kit just for the bag. But it's really nice. And it's full of products. So, any questions? Feel free to ask. No? You good? Sure? Okay. If you run into something, don't hesitate to reach out. You can text me. If I can't answer, I'll just let you know, especially if it's 2.0. I'll tell you, call customer service until we can learn it ourselves. But Anybody else? Anything? This is your chance. Okay, well, thank you all so much for joining us. Sure appreciate it. And I'll definitely let your upline leader know that you were on the call as well. Thanks again. Have a good night.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. You're welcome.